Hello, and welcome to the Vibrant Systems YouTube channel. My name is Danielle, and my mission is to help people deepen their connection to self, to others, and to the environment. And this session is really focused on how we can deepen that connection to self through something as simple as meditation. And I know for many of us, meditation is not necessarily simple. Our thoughts can be very chaotic, our lives can be very chaotic, and it can just be very hard to feel like it's possible to sit without having everything take over our lives and how we show up in them. But at the same time, I was there once, and when I was there, my neurodivergency, my thoughts were incredibly powerful, and I was very attached to them. I put a lot of pressure on myself for having the right thoughts, and of course that created its own anxiety and feedback loops, and I didn't think I would ever get to a place where I would be the one in charge of my thoughts. And so if that's where you are now, I know how hard it is. And it is possible to at least shift to more balance, if not mastery. And I'm not saying I've mastered my thoughts at all. There are still days where the anxiety, the limiting beliefs, the doubts, they take over. But I also now have the tools through this work that I've done to really strengthen my awareness of how my thoughts aren't in control. And this is something that is really important, and in the meditation that's going to happen in this video, I do seek to help bridge this gap, help you on this journey. But before we dive into that, I want to talk a bit about how meditation really did change the game for me. Because for a long time, I was very disconnected from my body. I was very disconnected from the physical experience of my emotions. Like I said, my thoughts were kind of calling the shots, and they were creating this internal environment where I was living entirely in my head, and I was very disconnected from the rest of myself. Meditation, and this did take a lot of time, a lot of personal practice and trying different things, as well as just commitment to the practice itself. But meditation allowed me to access a place within myself where I felt safe enough to explore the uncertainty of my emotions and my physical experience, because to me, it felt so uncertain and so unsafe for so long. And again, meditation is what built that bridge. And for those of us who are seeking to expand in one way or another, maybe we want to let go of old limiting beliefs, or maybe we want to try doing something new, like joining a club or starting a business, even just starting a social media account. Doing that, any form of expansion, is scary because expansion exists in uncertainty. But with meditation and similar practices like it, mindfulness, grounding, they help us find solidity and a center and a safety within that uncertainty that makes the expansion a little bit easier. So if you care to join me for the rest of this video, we will be starting a meditation to help you root into that safety so you can start to push on the walls of your comfort zone a little bit as well. Okay, thank you. I invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose And when you breathe out, try to lengthen your exhale. One last time. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes and continue breathing, feeling the rise of your chest as you breathe in and the fall as you exhale. Allow your breath to be an anchor into your body and into the present moment. If you find your mind straying away or your worries of the day coming in, it is okay to dismiss them without judgment and return to the ease of your breath, to the rise and fall of your chest, and to focus on breathing deeply into your belly. Each one of us here is going to have a wholly unique experience to us. And each time you return to this video, if you so choose, your experience may be different. And this is because each time we set aside the space to develop and deepen this connection to ourselves, we are coming with a new perspective, a new experience, a new day. And it is important to cultivate a trust that what you are experiencing in this moment is exactly what you are needing. I invite you now to draw your awareness to the soles of your feet. You don't need to judge the sensations that exist there. There is no right or wrong. But allow yourself to feel the soles of your feet, your toes, even how the bones settle within your foot. You may notice that with this awareness, your foot eases, tension ebbs away, maybe warmth spreads there. Let your experience be what it is. Let your body show you the energy that flows within it. Just the same way, we will now bring our awareness to our calves. Notice how your shin feels, the back of your calves. As you move upwards towards your knee, you may notice some aches or pains or tension. There is no wrong sensation. Allow yourself to breathe into the physical experience of your body. Understanding that when we can observe ourselves without judgment, for how we are existing, that we can deepen our connection to ourselves in a way that fosters authenticity, mindfulness, and peace. Now bring your awareness to your thighs, your inner thighs, your outer thighs. Perhaps you also notice some tightness or aches in your hips, where your femur connects with your pelvis. Oftentimes, aches or pains are our body's way of communicating to us. Some of us may notice that these aches and pains may indicate that we're pushing ourselves too hard in certain ways. In other cases, perhaps we are sitting too much and need to move our body more and incorporate gentle stretching or walking into our days. Sometimes these aches and pains are just a question, an invitation to reconnect with our physical experience. And for many of us too, discomfort, pain, old injuries, differing abilities, these are a reminder, an invitation to extend grace to ourselves for what we are capable of. Bring your awareness now to your pelvic region, your low back, and your lower abdomen. As you breathe into this space, let the breath come down into your lower belly. Feel the expansion and the release as you cycle through your breath. Now bring your awareness up your abdomen to your mid-back, to your chest, your upper back, and your shoulders. Some of you may be called to adjust your posture with this awareness. Some of you may notice your shoulders drop or your chest open. Simply breathe into the sensations of your body at this time. Now I ask you to draw your awareness down your arms into your biceps, your elbows, your forearms, all the way down through your palms and your fingertips. Continuing to cycle through your breath at this time. Once again, you may notice thoughts, to-do list items, responsibilities try and enter your mind. And I invite you to, again, release those thoughts with a cycle of breath and a return to your physical experience. Bring your awareness now to your neck, your scalp, your jaw, your cheekbones, around your eyes, and your forehead. Now, as you breathe, imagine a golden, warm light cascading down from the top of the crown of your head over your scalp and face, down your shoulders and your arms, over your chest and your back, your hips, your thighs, your calves, and all the way down to your toes. Let this warm golden light fill you with ease, presence, and safety. As this golden light becomes anchored in your body, it begins to emanate out of you, creating an aura, a sanctuary of safety and protection around you. Within this aura, an aura you always have the ability to access. You cannot be harmed. Any thoughts, emotions, or physical experiences that come up cannot harm you within this sanctuary of golden light. You are safe. And in this sanctuary of golden light, you notice, perhaps in your body, perhaps in your mind's eye, perhaps as a thought, your body, your soul, is offering you a bid for connection. How is your body, your soul, your experience, yourself asking you to deepen the connection with it today? This bid for connection may open up feelings of discomfort or perhaps even guilt or shame. Maybe this bid is showing you somewhere that you have been neglecting your body, your mind, or your soul. But in this golden light that we are in, this sanctuary that we are meeting in, your shame, discomfort, or guilt melts away as you deepen your connection with your breath and your body. Your body, your mind, your soul does not blame you and does not hold resentment for the times you have disconnected in the past. They understand intuitively that there are so many reasons for this disconnection to exist. But out of deep love for you, they desire to re-establish this connection in a way that is intuitive and natural to your soul. Imagine yourself now accepting this bid, perhaps in your hands, perhaps through your breath, holding it in your hands and holding it to your heart. And easily, with the help of this golden light, this aura that surrounds you, this bid for connection is easily absorbed into your heart. You are reminded that you are empowered to strengthen this connection today, and you have the strength, commitment, love needed to continue to deepen this connection to self long after this meditation is over. This golden light around us begins to draw inward, and you breathe deeply, feeling it reside into your cells. I invite you now, if you're called, to open your eyes, to take one last deep cleansing breath. And as you exhale, come out of the meditation. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this meditation, you can subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos that come out. My name is Danielle, and in my company, Vibrant Systems, my mission is to help people deepen their connection to self, to others, and to the environment. Meditation is just one way that we can do that. I also offer my video course, Elements of Self, on my website. I will link it below. Let's make your story a vibrant one.